Stevie GB here. It's time for Stevie Rocks. Hey kids, rock and roll, rock on. Yeah. Album number 25. Now, this is the last album I'm going to do, and I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to do 25 in a row, and then I'm going to take a little break and then do the next 25. So, I very few people are really watching these, but maybe you'll catch up someday and you'll have a good time. All right. The year is 1977. The punk revolution, Stiff Records. I would go into Record Stop every Thursday and just buy 45s. Nippo had a wall of 45s, and it was all the latest British releases. Sometimes they only had one or two copies of these 45s, so I would get there to be able to grab them. Albums and songs in 45. I never even heard of these bands, but they just looked weird. And I was trying to be a collector. I was a collector, so I had to collect all the Stiff records. I go in and there's this weird looking one. It's called Devo, and it says De-Evolution. And they're all dressed up in like weird masks and stuff. And the name of the song was Jocko Homo, which to me sounded a little erotic. Backed with the song Mongoloid. Put it on. Put it on, Nippo. We always did like test the songs before we bought them. I would probably buy them anyway, but it was fun to listen to them. And out comes this weird, very simplistic organ, weird kind of spacey music, very strange stuff. And I loved it. Are we not men? We are Devo. Are we not men? Devo. It was like, okay, this is a winner. Very weird. Loved it. And then the album came out, Are We Not Men? Of course, I bought it. It was phenomenal. Opens up with Uncontrollable Urge. It sounds like, oh yeah, what's that Beatles song? I Want to Hold Your Hand. And it has the opening riff is like, do 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 do. Do, 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 do. It's like really heavy duty progressive punk. It's really weird stuff, but I love it. I eat it up. The words are hilarious. Their whole concept of de-evolution, which turned out to be true, is fun. This is like a new concept in the punk rock revolution. And they were from Ohio. They weren't from England. They weren't from New York. They were from Akron, Ohio, which was so bizarre. It was bizarre. Uh, I I got tickets to see Devo at the Bottom Line within a couple of weeks. They did an incredible cover of Satisfaction by the Stones. It was robotic, and they all wore these yellow suits like hazmat suits. It was just really interesting. It's nothing I ever heard before. It was just completely different. I had tickets to see Devo at the Bottom Line. Bottom Line was a cool place. You just bought like general admission tickets, and you would wait outside. You'd get there really early and wait outside so you can get a decent seat, and it was small. It was like almost a bar. It was like a bar show. Maybe it held 300 people. I don't know. It was small. And waited online. No, I didn't wait online yet. What happened was the show was, I think, a Sunday or a Monday. Devo was on Saturday Night Live that weekend. And, originally we were going to get there. It wasn't going to be that crowded because who the hell knows who Devo is? But they were such a hit on Saturday Night Live. The place was packed. Even though I got there early, I was jammed up against a bar. It was like swimming in people. The place held 300. I think there was 1,000 people there. They just pushed them in the door. And Devo came on and they just blew the roof off the place. Incredible. Been a fan ever since. I love this album. I can listen to it all the time. It's not my favorite Devo album. My favorite Devo album is their second one, Duty Now for the Future, because that really brings in full force the whole de-evolution concept. This album was like an outbreak. It was like a breakout, boom. And in the second album, they really embraced the concept of de-evolution. And then they got a little commercial, Freedom of Choice. Everybody knows Whip It, which is not a sexual song. Everybody's like, whip it. Oh, it's like about S&M. No, it's not. It's just about solving a problem. That's really all it is. But they really do address the human condition better than any other band. They do. It's like Idiocracy meets science fiction. They're fun. I've seen them live a few times, always great. A few years ago, I saw the Hardcore show, which was their early stuff before 77, when they were in the basement doing kind of like bluesy and different kinds. They were just kind of not really sure what their concept was yet. And I really got to see the musicianship of these guys and how good they are. These guys were brilliant, brilliant. I love them. I think they broke up for like the fifth time. They tend to break up and come back. They have a cult following. They never really made it big other than Whip It, which was kind of a novelty, jokey kind of thing. But that's not what they're all about. They're all about realism in a funny way. It's great stuff. Devo, Are We Not Men? Okay, I'll see you in a couple of weeks or so when we go over the next 25. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment, share. I'm getting a lot of weird comments on this thing. I get like, you want to be friends? Oh, I don't know. I guess I'm getting spammed. Who the hell knows? Bye bye.